Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Getting in a little rhythm here, doing at least 3 days a week for this week, last week. I start up my new case next week, so hopefully even with all that work, I'll still be able to find time to record. Also, new thing you noticed, this video's come out later than it usually is. I'm gonna start trying to schedule these at a certain time every day instead of just publishing them right after I finish recording and editing. But yeah. A quick note, one, been loving the support on everything recently, from the shorts to the videos, as I've kind of started being more consistent, so thank you for that. Two, if you aren't already subscribed, feel free to subscribe. I think it's like 60% of people watching this aren't subscribed. And three, this might be my last video of the week. I'm in transit all day tomorrow. Not all day, but all evening tomorrow, and I'm back to work on Thursday, so maybe I'll record the Thursday one in the evening and post it. We'll see. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump into today's main crossword. And this crossword is by Joe Dini, edited as always by Will Shorts. If you want to play along, the link is in the description below. This is a spoiler alert. You do need a New York Times game subscription to play this. But let's see what we got today. Leader of the world's smallest nation, an essay on man. Is it the Pope? Interesting. Use a hammer on. Yeah, I think Vatican City's the smallest nation. That's owner. Peppa Pig. Sets up tents. Not erects. That's Owen. So that's pound. Potentially insulting. For short. Procedure fee. Oh, this is City Field. Shout out baseball. Ooh. Not competitive. Summer hours in Sonoma. Okay, so I always have to think about this. Summer is daylight savings time. So this is Pacific Daylight Time. A freight and flight. Vintage. Old was my first thought. Loaded. All important numbers for TV execs. Also, I think all these ones here, like an essay on man and a station for the metro, we see diving into the wreck. I think these are all going to be part of the theme today, essentially what that is. All important numbers for TV execs. Ratings. Awesome. Guess that would be rich. Competitor's concession. I lost. This puzzle, I guess, clues. Able to weather difficult conditions. Oh gosh. Interesting. Opposite of mainstream. It's gonna be indie. I don't know. Potentially insulting for short. Oh, it's un-PC. Prefix with meter to a versifier. Junket. Don't know that. Kathmandu residence. Nepalese, yeah. I had to think if the letters would fit there. Proceeded effortlessly. It's probably gonna be D there. It's past tense. Restless. That's antsy. Situation of intense conflict. Is that drama? I guess that could be in camps. Mekong Valley language. Lao? I feel like that's Vietnam. Volatile state of affairs. Many a craft brew. Informally. Is it IPA? Huh. Press releases. Nest egg letters. Is that IRA? Like individual retirement? Yeah, because that would be row then. Conjunction used 3 times in the first Shakespeare Sonnet 65. What is that? What do we have here? Not leave unattended. Norwegian-born U.S. suffragist. Expression of befuddlement. Meal starter, maybe? Aria, typically that's gonna be like an opera thing. God bless the USA. Place to retire in a hurry. Oh, that's soup. Didn't abstain. Also, one interesting thing, we don't have symmetrical symmetry today, like where this matches that. It looks like it's horizontal symmetry. Yeah, horizontal symmetry. Or vertical symmetry, excuse me. Cry of denial. Excuse me. Prod with a stick is probably poke at. Place to retire in a hurry. Solo. Critically important is key. Westminster Abbey section hit it by this puzzle's architecture. Oh gosh. Secretly loops in and away. This probably ends in an S. Discouraging words, nose. Big commotion. Is it yams? Bucks, boars, and bulls. Those are males. Fleet-footed. Got the picture, saw. It's probably Swift then. Address to click is a URL. Incinerates. Burns. Oh gosh. Don't even know how to pronounce that. Dubrovnik? 1990s hit with the line, keep playing that song all night. Not cramped. Roomy. Anti-traffic org. Maybe the EPA or something like that. Prokaryotic model organism. Oh gosh, the SNL alums. Open up about one's sexuality, say. That's bass staff symbol. It's something clef. It's like F clef. Yeah, F clef, because that's Jeff Probst. Is that Ebola? Coat put on when it's cold. Ah. Okay, so Mending Wall. That is a poem by Robert Frost. An essay on man. Interesting. I wonder if that's all. These are the authors of all these. Probably DJ something. Drinking vessel that may have a lid. Interesting. Device that might say in 2 miles, a GPS. Alright, pretty good on the acrosses. I like that there. Or good progress I've made. Not competitive. Procedure fee. It's a copay. Freight and flight. Vintage. I guess that's Hardy there. Abu Dhabi's group. UAE, United Arab Emirates. The New Orleans, is it just the Cans? It's the Pelicans. Could just be the Pels also. Not leave unattended. Place to retire in a hurry. I want to say that's CPI, but it could be PPI. God bless the groundbreaker, spade, a shovel. Oh gosh, what? Oh, there's some groundbreaking tool I'm trying to think of. Ages and ages is probably an eon. Vegan cookout option. Tofu. Current conversation. Well, darn. How firm a foundation for one. Customizable Nintendo avatar. It's a me. That's gotta be cruised. Vintage. Air cargo. One-sided. That should be that. Vintage. I guess year. I guess that's Pels. Expression befuddlement. Is it it's not I'm lost, it's not I have no idea. Didn't abstain. Could be like 8, fed some. Cry denial. I think it's gonna be something, is it like something corner? Yeah, because that's gonna be come up. Oh darn. Oh rats. Yeah, that makes sense, Mr. DJ. Oh, anti-traffic org, that's clever. Traffic like drug trafficking. Open up about one's sexuality, say out. I don't like just out there, but I think that's it, 'cause that's gonna be something dog. Secretly loops in a way. A big commotion. A brew? Huh? No. Is that hey, Mr. DJ? Yeah, because that'd be a him then. Drinking vessel that may have a lid. Huh. I don't know who founded IKEA. And you know, I just actually Googled IKEA recently. Conjunction used 3 times in the first line of Shakespeare's Sonnet 65. Is that like an all? No. Not crazy about Pels here. God bless the USA. Is it Poet's Corner? Yeah, because that's soy dog. Huh. What are countries that could be that? That's a powder keg. I don't like these two proper nouns crossing each other. That's gonna stink. Like, keep a look. Yeah, press releases are inks. Nor, and that's gonna be are not. Groundbreaker's ho. It's gonna be had some. It's gonna be what the. Say that's Helga. I guess that's just a hoo-ha. They may have a lid. Is that gonna be keeps look? Second, second. Could be something there. Oh, this is BCC's. That's keep close. I think that's Croat, like someone from Croatia. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought my thing froze there. Let me just run the alphabet here, because everything else I'm, like, somewhat confident on. Okay, Daniel waving to future Daniel. Speed it up here as I kind of check this. Okay, 19 minutes. Check the puzzle. It's E. coli. Dang, I almost had that Wednesday. Almost had it. Okay, today's theme. Westminster Abbey section hinted at by this puzzle's architecture is the Poet's Corner. Wonder what that... So, Westminster Abbey. I'm not really no, it's somewhere in London, I think. Yeah. Many playwrights, poets, and writers are buried. Huh. First poet in turn was Geoffrey Chaucer. That's pretty cool. I don't think there'd be... So... The way it's suggested by this puzzle's architecture is that all the answers in the corner, I'm guessing these are the people who wrote the things in parentheses. So, like, an essay on man, Alexander. Oh, okay. It wasn't the Pope. I guess that wouldn't make sense. You'd want it to be separate from what the clue was, as Alexander Pope. So is he buried there? Ah, okay, I like this. Use a hammer on in a station of the metro. I'm guessing if I search pound here... Oh, no. In a station... Ezra Pound, so he's a poet. Wonder where he's buried. I can also just search here. Ezra, nope. Okay, so not all of them were buried. Are buried in the Poet's Corner. But, let's see. But they're all poets, and these are all poems they wrote. So diving into the wreck, I'm guessing if I search that up. Yeah, Adrian Rich. So, I think still a nice... It would have been cool if you could get all of the words to be people from who are currently buried in the Poets Corner. But I feel like that's pretty hard. Like, Pope's a good one. It's just hard to clue these last names. Like, Mason could be one. That'd be tough. Lewis, I didn't know he was buried there. That's cool. Nice little theme. I thought it was cool. I'd never heard of the Poets Corner before. This is what kind of clued it off to me, Mending Wall. I remember this one because in 8th grade, we had to read poems in Mending Wall. I didn't really appreciate it at the time, but looking back, I really like it. It's a nice poem. It's written like, I forget what reverse iambic pentameter is called, but it's like, something there is that does not love a wall. It's like da 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 da, whereas iambic pentameter is da 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 da. Yeah, let's go through the fill here. So I thought it was a pretty clever theme, especially for Wednesday. Pretty nice. You know, one thing I talked about during this was most crosswords we see are diagonally symmetric. So like what's in the top, the word that starts in the top left corner is the same length as what's in the bottom right hand corner. But this one here has vertical symmetry. So if you folded it in half like so, it would match up. Whereas most of them is if you fold it across that like 45-degree line there. Alright, Pope shout out Catholicism. Copay, yeah. Owen Wilson. There was a crossword recently where I thought Indy was going to be the fill, so cool to see it here. A la breve. I've never heard it called that before. But 2-2, yeah, I've seen it as like the cut time. King 2 or 4 half note beats in the bar. On PC. What is a versifier? Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's cool. A writer who composes rhymes, so it's kind of a poet in a sense. That's kind of cool. It fits in with the theme. Tetrameter. A junket is a tour. Extravagant trip or celebration. Interesting way to clue tour. Not the most straightforward, but I guess Wednesday you want to increase the difficulty a little. Antsy. Powder keg. I like that one. Helga Estby. It's an American suffragist noted for her walk across the United States. Wow. That's awesome. Row had some, you know, some of the fill I feel like's kind of forced, like Pels. I guess that's not horrible. If I had to shorten Pelicans, I guess I'd do Pels before Cans. But had some I'm not a favorite of. I like how they include PSI here, inflation measure. I was thinking like PPI or CPI, like inflation, economic inflation. Okay, so I can't remember if Psy spelled his name PSY or PSI, but so you can't include as that. Are not. Yeah, there's just kind of stuff like are not, had some. I always like BCCs. Did not know yams were a major crop in Nigeria. Hey, Mr. DJ. That's interesting. It popped up Madonna for a second. Keep playing that song all night. Yeah. Clever cluing on DEA, anti-traffic org. Prokaryotic. Coli. I said Ebola. I don't think Ebola is even a thing. Yeah, it's Ebola, the virus. Ah, that stinks. I was one letter away from... Excuse me, a Wednesday without help. Pedrad. Or Nassim Pedrad, excuse me. So, SNL alum. Has she been in anything? Making a second Aladdin? She is a new girl? Did she play a new girl? NYPD officer. Man, I need to rewatch that. Anything else she's been in unknown? There's always like an interesting line between like, you know, how many SNL alums should you know, and just because someone's on SNL, does that make them like crossword worthy? I guess. Open up about one's sexuality. Yeah, I think this is kind of, I feel like it'd be come out, not just out. Like, you wouldn't say I outed myself. That almost has like a negative connotation. To open up, you'd have to say I came out. Or you say like I guess just say I am out, but yeah, not like great. Kind of, I think the cluing was a little forced there. Device, yeah, Frost. Okay. Anything Peppa Pig shout out? I'm visiting my cousin and her kids right now. They love Peppa Pig, so shout out them. And camps. Shout out baseball. Great baseball being back. Love baseball. And you know, it's interesting. I was flying through LaGuardia recently. I didn't realize you could see Citi Field like straight from one of the terminals there. Hopefully I'll get to Citi Field this summer. That's the Mets stadium. One-sided. Yeah, air cargo. I guess that's not horrible, actually. How is vintage, the year or place in which wine, especially...
Vintage.
Yeah. That is interesting. Relating to or denoting wine of high quality. I didn't know vintage was like specifically a word that started with like relating to wine. Ratings, I lost. I mean, there's also just kind of some, not partials here, but just these kind of sayings like I lost, are not. Which they're fine, but I don't know, not like great. I always love a meta puzzle. I don't like that. Hardy. Where is the Mekong Valley? It's in Laos, Thailand. No, so not Vietnam. That makes sense why Laos is the answer then. UAE, the Pels, yeah. But yeah, you have like I lost, what the, are not. IKEA founder. Yeah, this is kind of tough here. Ingvar Kamprad. I don't know how... Oh my goodness, I forgot to switch this to the... I just realized I forgot to switch this to the big screen. Whoops. Yeah, I don't... This was kind of tough, like, crossing this with another proper noun, but I guess everything else in it was, like, not horrible to figure out if you didn't know them, and Helga makes sense, so I'm not actually upset about those two proper nouns crossing. What is Sonnet 65? This is love towards a young man. Let's see. Nor stone, nor earth, nor boundless sea. Yep, 3 times in the first line. Not leave unattended, keep close. Alright, upper solo. Anything else here that's kind of sticking out? Soy dog, that's fine. Come up. Oh, rats. Incinerates. Croat. Males. Swift. Him. Jeff Probst. Shout out Survivor. I used to love that show as a kid. Don't really watch it too much anymore, and I kind of told myself I was going to get back into it this year. Yeah, what is this CCR? If I just search Proud Mary CCR. Oh, the Credence Clearwater Revival. If I had known that, I could have just had a perfect puzzle. All in all, nice little Wednesday. Enjoyed it. I thought the theme was pretty good. Phil was okay. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts below. Love to hear your thoughts on the fill, the theme, anything in between. If you put a comment, I'll try to respond. But thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And at worst, I'll see you for some Monday crosswords. Maybe get some Thursday ones in, or maybe I'll finally go back to the New Yorker and do a Friday. So, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.